My husband asks me probably daily, if I'm going to go do something, who's your adult? And I mean, and as I've gotten older, before I used to get offended, and now I'm kind of like, I mean, you're really not wrong. I probably,
Whatever.
but whatever I'm doing, we're going to have fun. I can tell you that. It might be a show, but we're having a good time. Okay, we'll get ready like another minute to get on. I know everyone just starts rolling in. Well, Penny, at least, is it pretty snow at least?
It is pretty out. And we're hardy here. I've already been out to a meeting and made deliveries this morning. So, just next,
Yep.
do it.
Yep. You just have to get in that mindset. All right, it's here. Let's do it. Helps a little bit. Hi, ladies. Happy Thursday to everybody. I like Bridget's little background when she had it on. That was fun. I need to go on Mary Kay and download some of those fun virtual back. I have some fun ones, but when my hair's like this, it makes it look really funny. Like if my hair's down, it's fine to have a background, but if not, I'm like, I only have eyes. I'm like this. I'm like, I don't like it. I got to get one of those. I don't know. Sometimes I need one of those green things. I'm like, listen, we are not complicating my life. You see what you get. I'm a real person. Sorry about it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start as I kind of let these gals in. And if you have people that, I know last week, I guess a lot of people were trying to get in and they couldn't get in. So here's what I'll tell you. Zoom, even if you don't pay for Zoom, has an update to get on a Zoom, just so you all know, which I'm sure you're all pros at this point. But I know sometimes we have new consultants that don't know that will be on here. I'll put the recording on YouTube, so that won't matter. But if people are trying to get on live, you get messages during it. I had so many last week. I have mine automatically set up to do it. The minute I log in, it just updates it. But if they don't pay for a Zoom service, sometimes it doesn't notify them if they need to update it. So that's why it wasn't notifying me to let them in. I was like, I'm trying to get in. I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. Everyone's here. I'm not doing anything. You can get in. So I did discover that. So just know Zoom's having some things, and it depends on if you pay or don't pay. Either way, everyone should have had a Zoom update. So just know that. And so sometimes if a guest or somebody's having issues, that's the issue. I discovered that in the last week. So we're going to get started for our amazing Thursday. I am loving these lunch and learns. I hope you all are too. And we get to hear from the top of the top, cream of the crop, and I'm enjoying them so much. And I love they're getting spread across the Mary Kay world. As always, it does not matter consultant, director, national, it doesn't matter which division. This is for everybody. It truly is just a go-get thing, just camaraderie to come together. So if you're part of other Facebook groups or Voxer groups or whatever, yes, when you get the recording, share it. It's open to everybody. We have the dynamic Penny Walker with us up in snowy Montana. And I have known, God, I don't even know. Well, 23 years. It'll be my 23-year anniversary. So I know Penny the whole time. She's one of my dearest sisters. I love everything about her guts, her face, everything, every inch of Penny Walker. I love. She is fun. She is real. And I think that's what we need in this world, just real authentic people. And not that we're not having fun running a business, but we got to just, I just appreciate you, Penny, so much you've always been the epitome of go get. From day one that I've been in, when you've been my mentor to my friend, you've always, anything she could do for anybody, she does. And I just know Mary Kay Ash would be so proud that you are still representing her company. And you are literally the type of person she wanted to be part of this company. So thank you so much, my friend. Do you care if I spotlight you for everybody?
No.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to shush up and let you take over.
Oh my gosh, Jenny, it's an honor to be on today, and as we're talking to fellow leaders and people that are coming up in Mary Kay, it's always sometime overwhelming going, what in the world do you talk about? We, as leaders, we know so much, and how do you hone in on what you want to talk about? I love working with Jenny, and I can't believe it's been 23 years. I can't believe I've been in Mary Kay for 26 years. But I think the biggest thing is that Mary Kay has been in me. I'll give you a little bit of my background. I was a single mom with 3 kids, working 3 demanding jobs in nursing when I came into Mary Kay. And I came in as a devoted customer first because Mary Kay changed me externally, which allowed me to change internally. I was in a domestic violence situation, and my husband had always told me that, my ex-husband had always told me that I would never amount to anything and that I wasn't pretty. And when Mary Kay changed my skin, it changed my perception of myself. And I no longer believed what I was told. I knew I was a child of God and that I was perfect in every way, and left everything to start a new life with my 3 sons. And I look at the courage that took, but it all came because of our founder and her steadfast ability to share our products with everyone. And so I just ask everybody, who are you sharing Mary Kay with? We never ever know who we may impact. We know that we have the best products on the market that money can buy. We all know that. And when we buy into that, we know for a fact that we can empower and change everyone's lives. Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. But because of that, I was able to give back to countless others. I ended up serving on the board of a domestic violence shelter in Bozeman, where there was a time period that we were going to lose our funding for the hotline. And Mary Kay consultants got together and did a raffle, and we raised tens of thousands of dollars for that and kept that open. So, and they've received multiple charitable foundation gifts and grants. So I love Mary Kay. What I guess I want to talk to today is sometimes we have consultants that think more about being perfect in a Mary Kay business rather than being active and achieving something. So I've been working on a book called Finish, and I wrote it down here. The author is Jeff Acuff. I encourage you to get that book. It's really an impressive book, but it talks about how perfection is the biggest enemy of goals. And I don't know who needs to hear this today, but I can think of countless women in my unit that I've had over the 26 years that I would have been able to help probably had I known this information earlier. And perfectionism is the biggest enemy of our goals. And a lot of perfectionists believe that they have to do everything explicitly right, or they're wrong and they absolutely quit. And imperfectionism hits really fast, and it arrives when you quit something. So let's say as a consultant or a director, and we have these goals, we want to hit the Queen's Court of Sales. We want to be a star consultant. We want to hit the court of sharing. And our goal is not, our synopsis is not coming together as we plan. We have this perfect several weeks and we hit our goals. We know exactly what we're on target for. And then all of a sudden, 1 week, we don't hit our goal. And that's when a perfectionist throws in the towel and says, it's not possible. I've got to quit. It's not going to come together. Not that we have, X number more months to hit this or X number more weeks. We just need to stop because it's not perfect. And they set up unrealistic timelines for themselves, and then they just throw in the towel and quit. So let's think about, I look at Jenny. Jenny is a mad woman about going to the gym and working out and being consistent. And I've looked at her times and gone, damn girl, I don't know how you do it. But there's times that I set myself up for going to the gym every single week. Are you a member of that? I'm paying for a gym membership club, or do you actually show up and go there and use that? This is the same type of thing with someone who is perfect. So I'm not going to hit my weight like last goals. I just have to quit. I was a Weight Watcher leader for years. Can I tell you how many women I had just come to the club, just like your weekly meetings, to lose and gain the same half a pound every single week? We have consultants that are like that now, but being able to jump off that bandwagon of this self-imposed perfectionism. First thing is by realizing the first day that you don't hit your goal or you're weak is that it just happened. Let's just get up back on the horse and go again. That first time, that's when it's really important to realize I can do this. I still have the faith in it. I can do it. The next thing is embrace your imperfectionisms, mistakes, miscalculations. They're all inevitable, and none of them are going to kill us. Whether we don't go to the gym, whether we don't hit our sales goal, it's not going to kill you. Right now, I'm looking at the snowplowers outside, plowing at our street and piling up the snow in multiple people's yards. And I'm standing there going, don't put it in my front yard. Don't put it in my front yard. Now imagine if we were a snowplower and we decided we had to get every piece of snow off that street. Instead of getting neighborhoods done, you may get one house done. So that is setting yourself up for failure. So embrace your imperfectionism. The next thing to do is to half your goal. You know, if you have set this gigantic goal for yourself and it feels like it's overwhelming because you lost track of it for a little while, that's when you have to cut it in half, because then you can start again and encourage yourself to do more. That doesn't mean that you cut the work in half. That means that you still go forward and continue working. You just cut that goal in half. Choose what to delete in your life. As leaders, as women, it's important for us to learn that we don't have to do everything and be everything to everyone. This is a bonus time of the year for us in Mary Kay. This is when all retailers make their money to be able to stay open and pay for their brick and mortar for the rest of the year. If we can learn to not bake sale cookies for every little event or go to all these countless things that aren't important to you, then that allows you to be more focused on where it is that you want to go. Choose what to delete in your life. Removing self-made obstacles and excuses. Perfectionism is huge. If I can't do it right, I'm not going to do it at all. Baloney. Just start. That's all it takes, is to just absolutely start. And us in Mary Kay, we have to really think on, are we confusing activity with achievement? You know, a lot of times we get in our, I've heard it forever, pink bubble, and we think we're out there working, but we're not working at all. What is it that you are achieving? And can you track that by the end of the day? The next is use data to stay on course. And Mary Kay made that so easy with our weekly accomplishment sheets, with our weekly plan sheets. I can't think of the last time I did a weekly plan sheet, but I highlight in my date book every opportunity that I want to make to work. Every Wednesday is Grandma Day. I know for a fact from 1 o'clock on that I am booked for the rest of the day, but I make sure that my schedule is exactly what I want it to be. And we have that opportunity in Mary Kay. Motivate ourselves to have fun. I love that every day in Mary Kay is fun. Anytime that you meet a new customer, somebody who wants our services. Yesterday, I got a random call out of the blue, and this gal from New Mexico called me and she said, I found you on Mary Kay and you live in Billings, Montana. I said, yes, I do. She goes, and I see that I can talk to you anytime I want. I said, absolutely. What does your website say about you? Are you contactable? She said, I reached out to 2 other people in Billings, Montana to see if they would deliver a perfume and a masking set to my daughter-in-law for her birthday on Monday. And no one called me back.
Oh my God.
I know. Isn't that crazy? That's the biggest problem with consumers and why they don't use Mary Kay is because they can't find someone to service their needs. She then gave me a list of hundreds of dollars worth of things that she wants to buy for her son's family for Christmas. All because I was available and responded to her. So, what kind of excuses are you making for yourself or allowing others to make for you? And what kind of self-imposed obstacles do you have? I remember I came home, I had back surgery once, and I came home from the hospital and I sat down at my desk and I did some work that I felt was important that I needed to do. And my secretary looked at me like, are you crazy? You just got out of the hospital. And I said, I can't put my mind to rest until I accomplish what I feel I may have missed. I try my dangest not to be a perfectionist, but I knew that there were people counting on me. So how many people are counting on you right now to follow through and do the things that you need to do? We have fun in Mary Kay all the time. I love all the events and things that we get to do, but are we connecting with people and are we making sure that they are fulfilling their goals and helping them to cut loose of the chains that are binding them so that they can move on? And then the last thing that I talked about was, finishing strong, because when you set yourself up for that complete rhythm, oh, I missed a day, I've got to quit. Nope, I may have missed a day or I may have missed a week, but I'm going to start again and I'm going to focus on it. Maybe I have to increase my goal a little bit this week, but finishing strong, finishing that goal so that you can give yourself that sense of accomplishment that you really are consistent, that you really are disciplined, and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to finish. So those are some of the things that I don't even know how long it took, Jenny. I don't even know how long you want me to take.
Friend.
I have plenty of things I could say, but I love our business. We get an opportunity to serve others, and it's our job to be willing to do that. And I love serving my customers. I love serving my consultants and helping to build them up because, I'm not going to be here forever. And I want them to have an amazing experience with Mary Kay that they can continue on absolutely forever.
I love that. And I'm going to tell you, Penny, how many times have you done National Court of Sales?
Oh, 22 years, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much since I've known you in Mary Kay, she's always done that. And I believe it truly is your customer service skills. And just like that, like you said, and that's not just a random story. I get that all the time. I don't know if the rest of you are starting to experience that because some have not decided to venture out into the world quite yet still. And I know that has to be some of it, but it's all the time. I think people, I don't know. It would be like Walmart saying they're open, but they don't unlock their doors. I mean, no one can get in. It's my mind blows when I hear that. I'm like, what? You're promoting you have a business, but it's like you're not unlocking the door so they can get in there. So yes, thank you so much, Penny. There's so much takeaway from that. Does anybody have questions for Penny. I mean, she did it in the middle of nowhere, Montana. I mean, she's not in a large city. She's been all
No.
over just making it happen. So you probably have to get a little more creative in that area sometimes. So she is a real live Yellowstone. She was doing it before it was a cool thing to do. So
That's right.
Any questions or anything you want to say to affirm Penny? Oh, I thought I heard somebody. Sorry. Well, it's always an honor and privilege, Penny, to have you train. And I just love your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for pouring into women everywhere. And I will get this recording out. Remember, sometimes you have to give me till tomorrow, but I get it. We get it on YouTube, and then you can always go. It's just Jennifer Enlow on YouTube, and you can subscribe and see all the past. There's so many. And again, it's open to everybody. So share it with whoever you need to share it with. That, I don't know, think about consultants or team members or power partners or other people in your Mary Kay family that you know they need to hear what Penny had to say today. So share it with them, and hope everyone has an amazing Thursday.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thanks, Jenny, for everything that you do.
I love you, friend.
Go out and buy the book, ladies, or download it.
Bye, gals.
Bye.